The island of Sodor is a wonderful place. It's home to lots and lots of engines. Who lives high up in the hills? That's right, the engines of the narrow gauge railway. The narrow gauge engines live and work in the hills of Sodor. They are small engines. The narrow gauge engines work for Mr. Percival, the thin controller. He tells them if they are to shunt slate, pull coal wagons, or deliver supplies. They look after each other, especially if one of them is in trouble. And one day, Sir Handel was in trouble. Sir Handel is one of the oldest narrow gauge engines. One day, Sir Handel had a special. He was to pull wagons of apples very carefully. But Sir Handel couldn't puff up the hill. His pistons popped, his traction rods rattled, and his boiler bubbled and bounced. Peter Sam came to Sir Handel's rescue. He pushed and he puffed Sir Handel up the hill. Then Sir Handel had another special. This time it was wagons of sheep. Again, Sir Handel couldn't get up the hill. This time Duncan chuffed to his rescue. But no one could help Sir Handel when the thin controller and Mrs. Percival were on board. The hill was steep. Sir Handel shuddered and juddered and stopped. The picnic hamper burst open. Sir Handel felt terrible. Now he was sure he would be sent to the scrapyards. But Sir Handel was wrong. Thomas brought a special engineer. Sir Handel was fixed in no time. All the engines like to help each other. One day, Mr. Percival had an important job for Duncan and Rusty. But Duncan found a hidden track. He was supposed to be pulling coal trucks with Rusty, but he wanted to see where the track went. Rusty was cross. He told Duncan they had to work. But Duncan is a narrow gauge engine who likes adventures. Rusty chugged off, and Duncan chuffed off to have an adventure. He followed the old track into the side of a mountain. Duncan was excited. Then there was trouble. Duncan had biffed into a wooden prop. The roof fell in and Duncan was trapped in the mine. But Duncan is also a clever engine. Slowly and carefully, he pushed behind some heavy trucks. Until at last, he pushed the trucks out into the open air. And there was Rusty. Rusty had been worried about Duncan. And Duncan was very happy to see Rusty. Duncan still likes adventures, but he likes his narrow gauge friends most of all. The engines of the Thin Controller's railway are very special. Thomas always enjoys his visits to see them. They may be smaller than he is, but they are just as useful.